everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Indiana's offense making their way on the field today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Catch made on the left side. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Good enough for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's caught. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Good throw, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Pemby. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up.
You're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive. Hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. The Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's back. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Brings up second down.
It's second down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's back. Defense is coming after him. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Cooper. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3.
That makes the score Indiana 7, Miami 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The pass rush closing in. Running back grabs it on the screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And then first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Down the middle, it's Becker. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback keeps the football. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy, because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3.
That makes the score Indiana 14, Miami 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking downfield. It's back. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pop over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It leads to second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. Gosh, the spin move.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pass. It's back. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Second down coming up.
So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. He'll hand it off. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
A play action, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Beck. And it's caught across the middle. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The short completion of the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's a good to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
The Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Second down coming up.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it. And another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13.
That makes the score Indiana 14, Miami 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And there's the handoff. Breaks free. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Gonna run it. It's Hemby. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Tackle on the play at the 15-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And the Hoosiers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Mendoza. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They couldn't stop him there. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Offense in a split backfield now. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick grab. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Tries the right with a quick throw. With the catch, it's Fletcher. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get in the field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice grab. It's Hemby. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. Chance to get free. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Takes off in a bootleg. It's a short completion at the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing off play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
Fires it to the wideout, and it's a comeback route. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
And the Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead.
That makes the score Indiana 28, Miami 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The shotgun running play call.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back. It's Beck. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
8-yard line. Brings up second down.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the pass is incomplete.
The quarterback, you got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have, Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they'll give it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Back the ball carrier. Tackle is made at the 7-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Pressure is coming. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good, right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
28, Miami, 16.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
He's tackled at the 27. 2nd down coming up.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And the Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To the air, it's back. Grab down the middle, it's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short connection with a tight end here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. It's an RPO. The quarterback picks it up quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Behind the line, it's Fletcher. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
28, Miami, 19.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Delayed handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Indiana 35, Miami 19.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Tackle first and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Canes churn out another 1st down. On the run, it's Fletcher. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Miami. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. QB keeper all the way. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Indiana, 35.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Hoosiers pick up enough to get a first down there.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Grab down the middle. It's Becker. And the Hoosiers offense is on the move now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Looking for some space. It's Beebe going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running back has it on the screen now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Bootleg looking to throw. With the catch, it's Cooper. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And now they run it on the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Here's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Beck. That's caught. It's Joseph. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grinding away on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Beebe. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here comes the point after attempt. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
That makes the score Indiana 42, Miami 25.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Beck. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Indiana 42, Miami 32.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.